Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. Okay, this is going to be a spoiler-filled review, so if you are still one of those people that have not seen this movie yet, go away and then go see the movie and then come back here, because there's not going to be a contained spoiler tag right here like there was for Spider-Man. So just go away and then come back once you've seen the movie and watch the video. For everyone else, let's do this. Okay, so Psycho starts out with our main character, Marion Crane, played by Janet Leigh, who steals $40,000 to help her divorced boyfriend, Sam Loomis, so they can get married. On her way from Phoenix to California, she stops at the Bates Motel and decides to stay there for a night, where she runs into the motel's owner, Norman Bates. So that night, she decides to take a shower when you know what happens. That happens 45 minutes into the movie, where the main character is killed. That almost never happens in a movie. So you might be thinking to yourself, for those of you who chose to ignore me, what happens after the murder? The movie switches gears and follows Sam and Marion's sister, Lila, played by Vera Miles, as they try to figure out what happened to Marion. As I mentioned a couple of videos back, this is my third favorite horror movie of all time, and if you ever bring this up in a conversation about horror movies, you will get my attention. And it's so... everything about this movie is brilliant. The actors are brilliant. Hitchcock's direction is brilliant, as always. The decision to shoot it in black and white as opposed to color was smart, because it made it even more... it would have been weird, not as scary. The shower scene is brilliant, and the music that goes with it, I mean, it's one of the most famous horror scores out there, just like Jaws and Halloween. It's a marvelous score. And about that shower scene, I mentioned earlier that the main character is killed 45 minutes in. That's where the shower scene takes place, and that's the scene everyone identifies Psycho with. In order for that scene to work, one of the things Hitchcock did when the film was getting released was that he made a strict policy that nobody could enter the movie when it started. Like, if you got tickets and you're late, your ass is going back home. I mean, because, granted, 45 minutes is a while away, but if you come in late, you won't know why she's in that situation. So that was a really smart move, and it got people to go see the movie, which is smart. Because we were in my film class, we were talking about how ticket sales were decreasing in the 60s because of, like, TV and other stuff like the Paramount Act, and this, I have no doubt that this was probably an act of boosting ticket sales, outside of the fact that Hitchcock is a genius. Now, in order to explain why this movie is psychological horror, I'm going to have to ruin the ending, so if you chose to ignore me, go right now, because you don't want to be spoiled at this part. The end of the movie, Lila finds Mother, who they all said had murdered Marion, but it ends up being her corpse in the basement of the house. And then Norman Bates runs in with a knife dressed as Mother, and that's the twist of the movie, that Norman Bates was the killer the whole time. He is, like, messed up in the brain, that Mother has, like, taken over half of him, because when he murders Marion, he walks in as Norman Bates and has no idea what's going on, and it's like shocked that she's dead. So that's why, in a way, it's psychological horror, because for lack of a better word, the killer of the movie is a psychopath. But I mean, Psycho is a brilliant movie, really, 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 really good. 6 stars is my rating. If any of you dare to see the remake, just think of this. Just think of this idea. Norman Bates is played by Vince Vaughn. Anyway, that's my review for Psycho, and I apologize for the noise in the background. Apparently, Porter Quad has been taken over by loud zombies. Why they sound super intelligent, I have no idea why. But hopefully they aren't flesh-eating. No, wait, all zombies are flesh-eating, never mind. So, they may be intelligent zombies, but they're still flesh-eating. But I will try to stay in here for the majority of the month until, or at least until the zombies go away. So, yeah, that's about it. That's my review. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.